Hello YouTube, this is my titanium frame lock flipper collection. These are all titanium frame lock flippers. I did not include any variations, including the Quake in here, which is titanium. It's a flipper, but it's a liner lock. Or the Massdrop Police, which is a titanium frame lock flipper, but it's also got G10 on the show side. Or knives like this one, which is a frame lock flipper, but it's also got carbon fiber. Or like the Boker Minos, which is a thumb stud deployment. I'll probably handle those in a different video. So, let's get started. The first one up here is a great little EDC knife, the Zero Tolerance 0450 S35VN. Sinkovich designed. This is a $160 knife. Next up, the Zero Tolerance 0220 Jan Anzo. S35VN drop point. This is a $230 knife. This knife's great. It's a little heavy, but I still like it. It's great ergos, and it's a nice size. So, then the 0801 BW. This is LMAX. This is a Rexford designed Zero Tolerance, $190. Great action on this. Don't carry this one much. I do like it though. Then the Bradford G3F M390, one of my favorite steels, drop point, flat ground, $300 knife. I took this apart recently, and now it's developed some wicked lock stick, so I'm gonna have to tweak this a little more. But you know, a nice looking knife. Just used a dime to pry it. Can't do it with my fingers. Then the Spyderco Mantra CPM M4 drop point. Well, the Spyderco Leaf flat ground. Another great EDC knife, $174. Then the Massdrop and Ferrum Forge Wee Knife Crux, $125, S35, drop point, flat ground. Great knife, great EDC knife. Then the Massdrop Ferrum Forge Wee Knife Falcon, again, S35. Kind of a harpoon drop point there. Flat ground, $174. I don't carry this much. I'll probably sell this one. It's just too small. Too small for me. 3 fingers. And that one's $125 as well. Then the Ferrum Forge Septre. CPM 20V, drop point, flat ground. Bronze and contoured titanium slabs here. Great action. This is a 3.5 finger, which is enough. This is a great EDC knife. This was a $500 knife, but gorgeous. I'm really glad these guys decided to work with Massdrop and we, because I wouldn't, you know, I'd only have this exposure to their products, and you know, 500 is a lot to drop on a knife, but 125 is not too bad. So, then the Real Steel Megalodon M390 drop point, flat ground, $150. Love this one. Nice and lightweight, great action. Actually, could use a little oil, it feels like. The genesis for this video was an idea that I got from commenting back and forth with Patty Potato Peeler, and I've been home a lot. I've been a little sick, so I've been playing with my knives, so to speak, cleaning them up and oiling them up, and decided to that I had a lot of titanium frame lock flippers, so decided to do this video as kind of a collection, and maybe I'll do that, come at the collection from different angles instead of just by company that makes them. Now the Kizers, the Gemini here, S35VN, drop point, flat ground, rail Conoco designed, $170 knife. One of my favorites. This is a great EDC knife. Got the blue hardware. Just a cool little knife. And then the slightly bigger Velox 2, S35 again, clip point, hollow ground. This is a $190. I didn't pay that much. I think I paid $125 for this. Good. I mentioned this before. The slab on this is the stock size on this is so big that if the centering's not perfect, it rubs the scales. So small issue, but love the push button flipper on this. Works great, and this one's growing on me. That is annoying that it rubs, but besides that, and this one actually needs a little tightening. Maybe I get that a little better. You can tell that's a little loose. Then the Compadre. This is a $210 knife, S35VN, clip point, hollow ground. This is a big boy here. This is a beast. Plenty of handle. Great flipper action, and a nice big blade. Got a recurve, but that's a beauty of a knife. Then the Kizer V3 S35 clip point, hollow, $175 knife. Love the contoured milling on this one. This is the controversial one. I talked about that before in my Kizer video. But great knife. Then the Sheepdog. It's a $205 knife, S35VN chopper. Love this one. Now, here it is compared with the Mini that came out. Frame lock, no titanium, but a cool little brother to this one. Just love this knife. Then the Rike knife, this is a 1504 M390, sort of a modified sheep's foot clip kind of thing, flat ground, $350, a little overpriced. I did get it. I had complained about this. I carried it for a week, and the pivot got so loose that the blade was physically wiggling. So I took it all apart, cleaned it, Loctite, and it's been fine ever since, and I've actually tried to carry it a few times. It's a great knife, but just a little overpriced. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't buy this. There's that purple anodization. But, you know, I'm a sucker for M390, and, you know, this was the only Rike knife I have, so I wanted to give them a shot. And they're not bad, they're just overpriced. There's one on Massdrop right now, it doesn't look too bad, but I'll have to read the specs a little better. Then the $100 Ontario knife Carter Prime, D2 steel, sheep's foot, hollow ground. Love this knife. And the David Moser Crossfire, CPM 154. I guess that's a clip point. It's got a swedge. Flat ground. $5.95. I don't think I paid that much for it. But I love this knife. Great action. I haven't had to do a thing to this, including sharpen it. It's not a heavy user. I probably only carry this a few days a month, but do love it. So, that'll do it for now. Thanks, YouTube. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.